What is going on, buddy? Welcome back to All Things Film. Today I'm here to do a review of Fear the Walking Dead Season 4, Episode 3, titled Good Out Here. This was a fucking crazy episode because something insane happened out of this world that I did not expect. So, beware of spoilers because if you haven't seen the episode, go check it out and then come back and watch this video. So, this episode was pretty crazy because some stuff that happened that I didn't expect. I gave the spoiler warning, and I'm gonna go out right now and say it. So, if you haven't seen it, I don't know why you're still here, but Nick died. I was like, I did not expect Nick dying. And Fear the Walking, I mean, last season with Travis, now with Nick, I guess they're not scared of killing main characters off. And yes, I heard the actor wanted to leave the show, so they killed him off because he had, I guess he just didn't want to be on the show anymore, and he wanted to stop playing Nick, so they killed him off. But I didn't really hear about that until recently, so this was a pretty big shock to me. I didn't really hear about that news, and then if I heard about it, then it wouldn't have been as big of a shock. But I didn't hear about the news, so seeing this and Nick dying, I was like, what the hell? But let's talk about the episode as a whole because it was a pretty good episode. I'm still staying like to my word saying that Fear the Walking Dead is off to a good start because I am liking the new characters a lot. I'm liking Al, John. I'm liking all these new characters. Morgan, obviously, he's not new, but I love Morgan on Fear as well. But yeah, killing Nick was a big, change in direction for the show moving forward, and it's gonna change Madison. It's gonna change Alicia. I can already see the people saying Madison's gonna turn into Alpha now because she's pissed off about Nick. Like, I already see those theories coming in, guys. I don't think it's gonna happen, but Madison is definitely gonna get pissed off. But so in this episode, the group picked up from episode 1 of season 4, where they ran into them in the middle of the road, and the group wanted to take Al and John and Morgan to see where those flags were. And in Fear, I guess, is doing this thing where it's a then and now. In the second episode, I thought it was cool. But now, I'm not sure how it's really playing out. I feel like it's kind of weird. Like, we don't know what's going on here. Because Charlie is the one who shot Nick. And that was a big, like, what the hell? Because, yes, we know Charlie switched sides or betrayed the group. But she still seemed a bit like she felt sorry, and she felt like she liked Nick and them, and I don't know what's going on here, but we know now Mel and the Vultures has taken over Madison in their group, because we saw in the episode that then that they were kind of working for them, and then they were beating them to places, getting all their supplies and stuff. So I don't know what they're doing here. They're obviously not sharing the supplies. I'm very confused with what the Vultures are doing, or what they did. I think there's still a lot more, because we still don't know what they did, because we saw, Alicia in the middle of the road saying bad people. So I think there's still more to learn. But now that Nick died, it's a bit confusing. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just dumb, but there's a lot of stuff that, I feel like the Vultures, I feel like they're kind of supposed to be like saviors, but at the same strength, no, because it seems like they're just camping outside the, stadium, and just like sitting there and waiting for them to go somewhere, and then following them and taking their supplies. So I guess they're torturing them, tormenting them, mocking them. But I still think there's something huge that happened that led them to be in the middle of the road saying we need help. Like, I don't know if it was Madison dying. I don't think it was Madison dying. That would be crazy if Madison died and then Nick died. But no, I don't think it's it's Madison dying. And I was actually liking Nick this episode as well. I was liking the interaction between Nick and Morgan. Like, I really did. And I'll talk more about Morgan in a second. But I did like the interaction between those two. It was kind of funny when he was trying to grab the knife, and then he went out and killed that Vulture. That was I guess like his. The description said his nemesis, Vulture. Like, Nick went to go kill his nemesis, Vulture. But we don't know that. That's the thing. Like, they haven't showed us enough of the Vultures. It's like a then and now thing. So I guess we'd have to read between the lines, I guess, is what we're trying to do here. So obviously this Vulture did some bad stuff to Nick. We did see it in this episode as well. Like, he was in the middle of the house. He took all the stuff from the house when they were on their way to the house, and then he was like telling Nick like, you can't protect your family. So the Vultures have done a lot of bad stuff to the group, Alicia, Nick, Madison, and them. We haven't seen Madison yet. I think we're gonna see her next episode though. But yeah, let's talk about Morgan for a second as well, because Morgan is back to his peaceful mode, and I don't know how I feel about this. Now, it's a new show, so I'm okay with it, but if it was The Walking Dead, then I don't know if I'd be okay with it, because it would get a bit, like, frustrating when he goes from kill mode to not kill mode to kill mode to not kill mode, you know? Like, I mean, if it was on Walking Dead, then I would have been a little more frustrated, but it's a new show, so I'm kind of dealing with it, and I'm okay with it. But I did like how he showed Nick the book, and I like the reference to Eastman as well. It was very nice and cool that he brought up Eastman. And he was showing Nick the book and stuff, and Nick was reading it, and it feels like that was all for nothing because Nick just died right then and there. And I was thinking they were gonna trick us out and he would survive, but I mean, according to these interviews I've been reading recently, like the actor Frank Dillon, I think his name is, he actually wanted to be off the show, so I think he's actually gone, which is a bit depressing and a bit like frustrating, and just like I didn't expect any of this to happen, and that whole scene with Alicia crying and Lucy, and like that was actually heartbreaking, especially Alicia. Oh my gosh, she just lost her brother in front of her eyes. That was sad. Like I was kind of I'm gonna admit I was a victim to tearing up. I was tearing up when I saw Alicia crying, and I'm looking forward to seeing Madison, her reaction to this Nick dying, and it's definitely gonna change her as a character. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the season because it looks like we're heading into this war, I guess. I don't know what's up with the. I think we're gonna learn more throughout the season because I think you're just gonna go back and forth at then and now. So I don't know how I feel about that. Because it's a bit like annoying because I just want to see what's going on. But it looks like the Vultures have taken over. They got them under their control, and now their group is out trying to survive. And I guess it's like a savior type of thing. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. But Nick's death, oh my god, definitely that was very sad. I think one of the saddest deaths in all of Walking Dead history. I think it was a pretty sad death. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. I want to know what you guys think. If you've seen the episode, let me know what you think. If I missed anything, leave in the comments down below if I missed anything in the then and nows and stuff, because there's a lot of stuff going on in Fear the Walking Dead. Let me know what you think of this season and the series and this episode. Leave all your thoughts, opinions in the comments down below. I'll definitely get back to you. Thanks for watching, guys. If you do want more Fear the Walking Dead videos, stay tuned and subscribe for reviews of every episode this season. Until next time, it's been All Things Film. Peace.